So here let's continue with the remaining part of saying on please. So till now we had the example covered with the angry liftsman, his attitude and how the way things was being shown by Gardner. The simple thing that demand of liftman of saying please was not been done by the passenger and the revenge taken by him. Okay, so very finally further example given by the Gardner is the bus conductor. Now through the small examples he highlights the things which are the priority of the life, and if things are there, these things are there, then the life changes, otherwise it is of no use, you being as a human being. So he says the next point will be covered as topic will be with the bus conductor. So he has taken there are various types of bus conductors. Now these bus conductors jobs are very tedious. Throughout the day they meet various people, different types of attitude they are having. 70 to 80% they are very rude while talking. Okay, so these things are the reality, but somewhere there are also such persons who are very good. Now writer meets a conductor who is very friendly and very nicely highlights an example when one fine day when writer was not unknowingly forgot the wallet and had no money to pay, and how the bus conductor treated him. He was in the mentality now he would be insulted and he will be made to come out of the go out of the bus. Okay, but nothing happened like that, and he felt very nice. For the unknowingly the toe was being hurted by the bus conductor to the writer, and just by saying sorry things changed. Now here one more thing he want to say that always it is not the thing you have to take revenge, sometimes you have to leave off the things. People doesn't do certain things purposely, sometimes it happens. Okay, now being friendly, good nature bus conductor, there are given lots of incidents. Now this good nature bus conductors which example it is given by the Gardner. He is the one who helps the blind people while crossing the road, helps the old age people to give the vacant seats for the teenagers. He creates the joke. So in a very fine he has created an atmosphere. He this type of bus conductor tried to change, molds the heart of other people, so that indirectly writer want to say these examples are that you have to change, otherwise there is no way with you. Okay, in London he has given an example where this type railway station where bus also runs, and there he made this bus conductor. Okay, so very finely these things are the priority and will be the priority forever. Further he says that after World War the people's attitude was completely changed. On rudeness was more, and there are also people who are being there to spread goodness. Okay, so very finely the world today is surviving only because of goodness, not of because badness. And he also says that police and law should be there, they are on their place. They can only give punishment to the violence, to the offense, but none of them can't make a rule that good mannerism should be followed compulsory, otherwise fine will be there. This can't be done. It is only up to the person who thinks that it is the priority. And according to the writer and according to me also, it is there that everyone should have these things so that the person's life changes. If you take Gardner's point of view very personally, there will be 101% change in you. Okay, and the spreading of goodness is always spreading of happiness. If you make someone feel happy, good, by saying just good morning, how are you, in that way the people feels very nice, the whole day of that person also goes nice, and you also feel very nice. So say so in the same way, writer, it is not a difficult thing that you can't understand. Very nice, very important, and a very pleasing lesson it is. So that it is just not to score the marks, but it is the thing to change your mentality. Now, today the situation is very worst. In this situation, this mannerism will help everyone to move ahead have a helping hand, like many people are doing the helping work for the society. In the same way, Gardner is also there for all the students. He gave a motivational thing, that mannerism, and which will be a turning point in most of the students life, that it will change your life, because the whole career is there. And not the end but not at the end, but lastly he want to say that while traveling, at the end at the end of the lesson, it gives the story of Chesterfield. During the time in London, there were no roads. Okay, people has to walk on foot. Situation was like that. So a scoundrel came, and a very ugly man met him, and said in that way, I won't allow people to walk here. Okay, but Chesterfield told, no, I will allow them, because it is created by the for the people only. In the same way, again writers say, if the liftman might have not taken the revenge, or might have never had the attitude of taking revenge, might have given more politeness to that passenger, he himself, then automatically he might have won. But then too, at the end the writer only want to say that instead of revenge, the mannerism, the politeness will spread the sweetness, and that will remain for long. So here, I hope you might have understand the explanation, because the main points which are given by Gardner, I have covered it very nicely. I hope you understand and like it. Thank you all.